Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It. We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening or watching, I thank you for doing so. I'm Kevin Mumphrey, and this is Fuck It. We'll Fix It in Post. I'm here with my colleagues, Victoria V.A. Jones.
What's going on?
And Carson Hype Ferguson.
Gia!
Oh, right. That's a lot of energy there. Had you an energy drink or something?
As opposed to low energy. That Kevin appears to be.
I mean, I'm right in the middle.
Hey, he got this smooth talking voice right now. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, it's summer.
Hey, don't let the same thought fool you.
I have a riddle.
Go ahead.
I have a riddle for the both of you. How do you make 200 million in 48 hours?
Being Michael Jackson.
You goddamn right. Perfect answer. Yes, you be Michael Jackson, or you make a movie about Michael Jackson.
Hold on.
Wait, how much was it?
200 million in 48 hours.
Or be like Jeff Bezos and get divorced from your wife. And she take the bulk of your money, and then now you
I don't know if that divorce happens that quickly.
You get cut in half though, and then that's all you're gonna have to show for it.
I feel like it's gonna take a little bit more than 48 hours for that. But
you go back to making a movie about Michael Jackson. Hold on, not all of them worked. Okay, not all of them worked. Okay, I'm just put it that way.
As soon as you said that, I know anybody who's watching and hearing this, there's a picture in their mind. And you want to
it don't matter. You know how many movies have been made about Michael Jackson?
Yeah, that bit, because I was looking back and I was like, all of them were actually pretty decent except one particular
Flex.
Yeah.
Flex your muscles. Flex your muscles.
Wait. What about the Indian Thriller joint?
The what?
Indian Thriller.
Yeah, they had like a Bollywood version of Thriller, and they had like the janky Thriller music. Music video, everything recreated it. Even the dance moves are janky. You never seen that?
No. And I don't think I want to see it.
Oh man, see, here's the thing. I send it to you so bad. It's so bad.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay, let me ask you, because there's certain things that, like, especially overseas, it may make more sense. One of those things that may do well over there, but here it wouldn't work necessarily for us. We wouldn't get it.
No, wait. Some people were laughing at it, and other people were appalled. So it's like there's no in between. It's just like
so even out there,
it's so bad. Nah, it's so bad. Did you like? Oh man, like I can't believe this travesty, but you can't look away. You can't look away.
So it's pretty much looked at as that way out there and here.
I don't think I seen the comments like as far as India is concerned, but it's like super low budget. Bollywood, I said Bollywood. Bollywood's high budget. It's like a low budget Indian joint, and it's terrible by most standards anywhere in the world.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
you know what's funny about the flex one is have you seen the interview where he was like, yeah, I kind of knew something was wrong, and when they were putting the makeup on me, they were like, I was like, yeah, this don't seem right, but you didn't say anything. You looked in the mirror and you saw yourself and you said, this does not look right. And you said nothing.
So hold up. So two things could happen.
Wait. Actually, it's kind of like the Mary J. Blige with the chicken thing all over again, right?
He didn't need money that much. I promise you that. Because that was a time around.
Was this as bad as the Mary J. Blige chicken thing?
No, it's worse.
She's still doing interviews, and I just saw like two other interviews.
Flex did interviews talking about
it. I just saw two other interviews with her talking about it, like blaming other people. I was like, wait, hold on. You're going to have to take that one on the chin. Because I'm sorry. If you're going to blame your team, you need to fire your team, or you need to not have a team ever again.
Or you need to speak up. What's wrong with speaking up?
Because I seen one of the interviews you're talking about, and I'm thinking maybe
this is a flex interview.
No, not flex. Okay. The Mary J. Blige thing. Well, I'm glad you asked that. So like maybe like she thought it was going to come out one way, and saw it and came out another way, The thing is, I do not see how singing about chicken, whether you're black or white,
She said iconic.
that
It was gonna be iconic. How do you sing about chicken in an iconic way?
Either way, it's gonna be bad. It ain't. There's nothing. There's nothing that's gonna be
And then
good.
like, okay, all right, you've been singing all these songs for a long time. You had songwriters. You wrote songs. You don't have an ear for talent anymore, Mrs.
I mean, I just-
Mrs. Heartache and Pain.
you have an ear for talent. But I mean, even a talented person singing about chicken.
Yeah,
is
but
singing about chicken.
If I see crispy chicken as a line, I'm gonna be like, nah, it ain't gonna work for me.
It depends on how desperate you are too. She might have been real desperate. She might have made it.
Was this after the divorce?
What year was that? What year did that commercial come out?
It's been a while now. I can't remember.
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah, go ahead and look that up.
Look, if it's after that divorce,
Look it up. We're gonna have VA sing a verse of that song.
I doubt it. Y'all got me messed up. Y'all got me uffed up.
Hey, crispy chicken.
Yeah, go ahead, sing. Go ahead and sing. Go ahead and sing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Seriously though, like, if you came up to me or whatever, it was like offering it to me. First off, I can't sing. Second off, I'm like,
Well, they gonna make you sound good.
now I'll be like, okay, they can put auto tune on it.
They gonna make you sound good.
It'll be like, it's like it'll be growling and stuff. You'll be like, yeah, man. Be like, hey, if Kanye made the commercial, it would sound like this.
Okay.
Honestly, he could probably make it good.
no, I can't even offer her that bail. That was filmed in 2012.
Oh, look at that.
Then the divorce was at 2016. Damn. I was
Well, maybe she knew divorce was coming, and she knew she probably had to pay off that money. So she was like, hey, "Let me re up right now before things get real worse."
Or maybe this is part of his grand plan. He's like, he was gonna get her to do this and embarrass her for years, and then leave her and blame the shame on that.
man, you have to hate the hell out of somebody.
Just imagine him coming home like, "Hey, baby, I got this. I got this set up for you." And she's so excited. She show up. And it's a chicken commercial.
Because he was the manager for a while, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't know around that time if he was her manager.
I believe he was her manager up until the divorce. So that's, I think, part of why she ended up.
Oh, so that he knew the divorce was coming. He probably did that out of spite. He said,
You gotta.
"Oh, you gonna divorce me? I got something for you before I go out."
If you gonna hate somebody enough to be like going to sabotage their career and make them sing about chicken, you should have never married them in the first place. Like, it should have never happened.
And like, at least do Popeyes. Come on.
Nah, when has there ever
That
been a
is even
celebrity
worse.
singing or dancing about chicken?
Well,
That has ever gone well.
One lady from the Popeyes commercial with the
I'm
fake
saying-
accent she's a status figure now.
Okay,
You know, like
there
so
you go.
now she's a celebrity, and then like everybody equates it to her.
Just,
You know,
just,
love that
just like
Popeyes.
the car commercial. What's it?
Flow
Yeah.
progressive.
You can do a lot of stuff with cars. I mean, you can make yourself look ridiculous in any commercial.
Or just like Mayhem,
but
that actor. And then what's the other actor? The
Car insurance.
the guy with the deep voice.
Car insurance.
I know you're
That was,
talking
that
about
was Allstate.
Allstate guy.
Yeah.
So, know what you did not mention?
He was a
Who?
president.
Chicken.
You know,
You mentioned chicken at all. They're not doing chicken commercials.
that black dude. He was the president in 24. The Kiefer Sutherland
Yeah.
drama deal. He was the president
Yeah.
Mhm. before Obama.
You know what he's not doing? A chicken commercial.
Man, you say that, man. You say that. But like a bunch of people doing stuff that we never would imagine them ever doing in our lives.
Oh yeah, but
We ain't got like singing about chicken is how people used to look at a TV, like doing TV.
What?
Yeah, actors wouldn't want to do TV that did movies because they looked down upon it.
Okay.
So singing about chicken is like how actors used to look at TV, like doing TV.
okay. I agree with you. Okay. I mean, we're
nah,
gonna
I
have,
don't know what I'm doing.
we're gonna have a stare down there. What's
Let me go back to this. Let me go back to this.
Jackson movie. So how we get to chicken?
So, yeah.
We talking about Flex, and I made the comparison
And
like the interview.
we went left from there. So I just
Because we talked about it, and I asked the difference between the Mary J. Blige interview and this, which one was worse. But back to the Flex interview.
I guess he wants you to elaborate on what Flex said about.
Yes.
I already said it. I already said what he said.
Did you?
Yeah.
Say
You don't pay attention. I'm not saying it again. I don't repeat myself. That's not who VA is.
No. Like, I don't want you to repeat yourself. I want you to restate yourself.
Same thing.
Oh, that is very political. That was very politician. It's very politician. Yeah, I vaguely remember the interview talking about where he felt like something was wrong. At least in my interpretation of it, I think he thought, okay, maybe this will turn out better.
There's no way. You look in the mirror and you see yourself.
We're playing Monday.
that.
We're playing Monday morning quarterback.
No. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give him no bail. Here's what happens, right? It's like in a horror movie. Something's off. I start thinking there's a ghost in here. This is a black person in a horror movie, not somebody, they got to get rid of the black person because it's not going to move the plot along because they're going to leave. They're going to leave as soon as like something start moving. Be like, they get in the car and they're gone. Movie's over. Ain't no horror movie with black folks.
My thing is this: you look in the if somebody puts some makeup on me and I go and I look in the mirror and I be like, yeah, this ain't cutting it. We're gonna have to do something else. And I don't speak up. Whose fault is that? That's my fault for not speaking up.
Partially.
Hey,
No, it's my fault.
No, look, I give you 99.9%. like a cleaning product.
I mean, the director gets the dailies. Producer gets it too, and they all looked at it and went, "Yeah, I think this is gonna work." I mean, it's Michael Jackson. People kind of.
What if the dude's like a D student in school and just been like, you know what, this is good enough. I already made my little money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is good enough.
People gonna watch it.
And here's the thing: you have a budget. It wasn't like they had a small budget or was an independent film. They had a decent amount of money.
Yeah, but they didn't have a Michael Jackson Scream video budget.
But okay, but you still had money. Hey, listen. All right, you acting like them folks in the theater jumping up and shit and going down there dancing in the middle of the film. Hey, I'm telling you right now, you gonna get a Coke bottle thrown at you.
Hey, no lie. Like Kev on stage, apparently he was talking about the movie. Comedian Kev on stage. Shout out to Kev. And him and Tony were talking and said, yo, like that's never a go-to like to just listen to. You ain't gonna be in your car just listening to Scream.
What?
And he said like it's just like just a bunch of noise. And I was like, so like whenever I screamed, I was thinking about that moment. They'll talk about that. Cause like it would not be on your top 5 Michael Jackson songs just to listen to without the visual. Cause there's so many Michael Jackson songs.
Well, I'm a visionary, whatever you want to call it. So
I don't know what that means.
Anyways, so if I listen to it, I can visualize it. And it puts me in a happy place.
So
yeah, but is it top 5 Michael Jackson song that you would listen to over the visual?
No, it's not my top 5.
So when you were saying like the Flex movie didn't have a small budget, I disagree. So
how small was the budget?
It was a $3 to $5 million movie, and compared to the Scream budget, they spent $5 million on just building the sets. So
$3 to $5 million.
They spent $5 million on just building the set of the Scream.
Yeah, like Scream was like what, 90 mil, something like that, because that was Hype Williams.
But somebody in the production department should have known. They should have spent more money on makeup. Makeup.
I don't think there's no makeup you could have done.
Or they should have just got somebody that could do more with less. I got about 15 for you. That's it.
So I need you to make this a pretty penny, and I do mean pretty.
But I'm saying there's somebody. I don't care. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that movie. You cannot give me nothing.
But here's the sad thing about it for us.
I could make something up.
Every time a Michael Jackson movie come out, he's catching hell.
He should catch hell.
Like he gotta go. God damn! Again.
Hey, look! I could make something up.
What?
The directors of Sparkle are the same ones that put this together.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, boy.
Didn't you watch that twice?
No, I did not watch it twice. I don't know why you try to set me up like that. I don't know why you try to set me up like that. I did not watch it twice.
I recall like the episode we talked about. She said something about watching something twice, and I thought it was that.
No, I don't think it was. That was something she mentioned twice. I don't know.
he has my back, and you just throw me out there to the wolves, and I have to sit up here and defend myself.
So
You know who else has to defend themselves? Flex. For probably the next few weeks. They're trying to hear, hey, how you doing, man? You want to sit down for an interview? Man, don't ask me about that damn movie. But I'm just going to bring up a few things about the Michael movie. So the budget for it was $200 million. Already surpassed that. Now, let's see. It made, 97 million in, opening day. So because of it, it is now the biggest opening ever for a biopic of any kind. The biggest opening of the year for a live action film, domestic and worldwide. The first biop in history to surprise 100 million worldwide in a single day.
Well, it's Michael Jackson. What do you expect?
Boy, this is
Here's the thing. If you do stuff right, if you take your time and come out with something good,
okay. Go ahead.
Then things will work itself out.
So I saw the movie yesterday.
Okay.
Michael Jackson is one of those people. People are going to go see it, no matter how it is.
They go sleep. They saw the flex.
So here's the thing, and I'm not a critic or anything. So you probably saw the critics was giving it a horrible score,
right? And
then the fans was giving it actually has the highest fan score for Rotten Tomatoes, which is 97%. So I'm like, okay. And usually when critics are that bad, I'm like, okay, y'all doing too much. It's not terrible. It's a decent film. But as I've stated to you like this, if you love Michael Jackson more than you love a film, you're going to love this movie. If you're to me, when it comes to biopics, it was just well done. I think of Jamie Foxx and Ray.
Yeah.
It ain't touching that. It looks like you can tell a lot of stuff got cut out. Well, you want
to know why also Ray was so good? Because Ray was part of the production of that movie all the way up until he passed away.
Yeah.
So that's why that movie was so good. And Jamie Foxx studied him and sat with him and talked with him and all that.
The acting, I have no complaints. So they're actually his nephew did actually a really good job. There are moments in that film where you will feel like you're watching Michael Jackson. There are moments where you will feel like that. He does a very good job on that.
Did he have a baby over the balcony? Was that in there?
They only go as far as like the end of the 80s. Because originally it was supposed to go until 93 to where they did his first allegations, and that's supposed to show how that affected his life. But somebody missed this in legal when it came to the settlement. So they were not supposed, they legally, according to the settlement, you could not bring up that case in a movie or I think in music, in any form of artistic form. This didn't pop up until after they shot it. So actually I think this movie was supposed to have came out, I think like the end of last year or like end of last summer, but it was supposed to come out sooner, but it had to be completely reshot. The family had to pay an extra $20 million for the reshoots. Now I think it was like another 15 days to have to shoot. So a lot more money had to get put in. It delayed the film, but luckily they got their money back, because at this point, by the time y'all watching this, everything they're making is profit.
Yeah, like I said, if it's done right, it's gonna be a good film, and they put a lot of work and effort in this film. So I'm pretty sure it came out well.
Yeah, I want you to see it.
I'm telling you right now, I am not. There's no way I can go to the theater and have anybody standing up and dancing in the middle or singing with the stuff like they did with Wicked, singing in the theaters. And I think I said that before. There's I cannot. There's no way I'm finna go pay my money and have these people standing up in the theater or going down, a Michael Jackson impersonator going down and dancing on the front.
I don't know why. I just imagine somebody trying to sing in her ear behind her, singing "You Are Not Alone."
And you okay? Are you okay?
They getting the Coke bottle, popcorn, everything else. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be pretty. They're gonna have to call security on me.
Catch that?
Wait.
She gonna spend all that money on concessions just to throw it at somebody?
Yes, I will.
Hey, look. That's That's how you know.
Hey, if somebody go.
That's how you know.
Know what? Know what?
Can't hide money.
So when it comes to that, I'm glad because I feel like that is more of an opening weekend thing.
No, it will not be.
Like that can't
No,
be.
it will not be.
Like I don't know how long I imagine this theatrical at least will last at least over a month. I don't think.
Or people singing and dancing?
I don't think they're gonna do that for the whole duration of this.
This is Michael Jackson. You don't think them people go every single time? It's gonna be somebody who goes see it 5 times and every single time get up and do something.
Look, but like we have acknowledged at least one time on this show that going to certain theater experiences has enhanced certain movies. I remember watching a Jet Li movie, and the people behind me were actually very funny. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch this movie again, but
it ain't gonna be the same experience. I think there's certain films that have that type of experience, and I mean, I feel like you got kind of lucky there.
They were good. A bunch of one-liners.
And I think there are certain people who would like to go to a Michael Jackson film and be singing it with other people. Victoria is not one of those people.
Now, don't get me wrong. If I was of another race and I went to like a certain type of movie, it probably wouldn't have been as good of an experience. I heard talk of back in the day when New Jersey Drive came out, and you were not of the same ilk. You might have got beat up in or outside of the theater.
So,
I'm just saying.
I am just saying. If I go, that's why I'm not. You ain't gotta worry about it because I ain't going to see it in the theaters. You ain't gotta worry about it because I'm telling you, security will be called. I will be throwing everything at that person up front, and you know what I'm saying? Sit your ass down. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hey, so would you say this is it?
gone with that.
We might as well end show right now.
So the you speaking on film experiences that I would think you would really not go to is NBA YoungBoy has a movie as well.
All the YNs in there, it ain't happening.
They are it is the same energy as his concerts. But
There's no way.
Like I've seen some videos where they like getting like the music is playing, he's performing, and they get down to like the front of the screen and they jump in and like it's a concert.
Yeah, somebody gonna get pew-pewed in there. It ain't gonna happen.
I'm like, this could now I haven't heard any like
Not yet.
any sort of violence, thankfully,
yet.
but
Well, because they give disclaimers before they start the film. So like,
what disclaimers for this film?
No, they don't put it on the screen. They have a person walk out there and be like, all right now. Just like when Tear the Club Up came out. Before they played it.
It didn't help.
Actually, that's bad. If you have to do this, I remember being in a nightclub. It was a smaller club in Texas, and this guy said, it was the height of crunk, and he said, all right, now I'm gonna play this, but y'all gotta act right. And I said, don't play that shit. Don't play it. Hey, I'm about to leave, man.
Listen, I was at.
You gotta say that.
He gave me the heads up. I'm about to leave. It ain't safe no more. Like Busta Rhymes album. It ain't safe no more.
If you have to have that type of disclaimer when playing a movie, or honestly, you brought up Tear the Club Up Thugs. I remember somebody told me this a long time ago. The Tear the Club Up song. Like if they would 3-6 would go to like certain clubs and they only got like half of their pay because they'll pay you like on the front end and the other half when you show up. So the song would be it would be like, oh, you ain't got my money? Cool. First song we play.
Listen,
and that's exact. So they'll be like, okay, we can play this song and you can pay me. I'm just going to say 40,000. So you can pay me my other 40,000, or you can have $140,000 problem.
Look,
you're gonna pay something.
I didn't really do a whole lot of live shows when I was younger, but there's a few. I went to one in Texas again, and it was a smaller town in Texas. It's not too far away from Dallas, but like some Dallas artists, right? They had a song called "I'm a Tussle with You." Big Tuck and all them.
Oh,
right?
that's got the vibe.
I just remember like when that came on, people lost their damn mind, and I was like, there is no reason for me to be in this place right now. Because them cats lost their mind.
I was in a club. I don't know what club I was in at Memphis. I shouldn't have been in the club anyways. But they played 3-6 Mafia gang signs. And boy, let me tell you, that song came on. Everybody stopped throwing up gang signs. And I was like, yeah, it's time for me to go. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I don't know who I was with, but I left them real quick and I walked my ass outside. I said, it ain't gonna be today.
God, everybody have one of these stories with 3-6 because I have one. This is with 3-6 and God, Cash Money. Play it while you hating, because I remember hearing
that song. I
remember hearing play it while you hating. I was like, uh-oh. Gotta go.
So I have some positive stories in the other with some music too.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I remember when that Nelly song "Hot in Here" came out, and I was like, I remember like looking around, like I like all these women in a trance, and they was actually taking their clothes off. So I'm like, wow, this is like the video. I was like looking around, and then there was like a song that was popular, like in Texas again. It's like check my footwork, and he's talking about shoes. So you ain't got these, and people
popping in foot towel.
No, people took their shoes off and had their shoes up in the air.
Ain't no way.
You ain't got these. Like, oh wow, like on the dance floor.
I think it just shows the power of music.
Music is powerful.
To this day, and back that thing comes up.
Oh,
women change,
and you get to see the quality of woman. Hey, look, hey, go ahead.
She could be a great woman. It's just while there's something when you with Cash Money taking over for the 99 in 2000, you just kind of gonna have to forgive her for those few moments.
It's like that violin, that synth come on, and it's like it's like their eyes like start opening up wider. It's like that part of that Seal song, you know, where he's like, "Kiss from a Rose," where he's like, "Did you know when slow my eyes become?"
Seal do the women.
I mean, he does something to women. Anyhow, like, but it's just like you know, your eyes become like bigger. It's like, you know, and it's just like it's like, oh, I just realized something's about to happen, and it's just like it's an experience that's about to happen.
No.
Yeah, I
you lost me as soon as you said Seal.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Yeah, Seal's a great singer and all. I never seen Seal music play and then like an entire aura of a room change.
You ain't been around where Seal's been like performing in front of people that are Celine Dion fans. They love Seal.
I beg your pardon.
Your heart will go on, Kevin.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's not what we're talking about.
It's literally what we were just talking about. Cash Money for the 99 2000.
So
no, it will not be. But I am kind of glad that you brought all these musicians up. So we've had quite a few musician biopics in the last like 10 years, from like what Elvis Presley, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan. I don't know if it's out yet. Bob Marley, and you know, there's been hits or misses, and they also do well for like, you know, they get a bumping streaming and all that. So now the ones that are upcoming, we've got Snoop Dogg from Universal be doing Snoop Dogg, the Bee Gees, which I'm kind of surprised is now happening. I thought this would have happened years
The Beatles
ago.
is happening too.
Oh, not only are they doing the Beatles, they're going to stretch it. The Beatles are basically going to be the Avengers of biopics. They're making it a 4-part.
Well, that's understandable.
So it's going to be one of each one, and then I think going to be one of them all together.
Oh, well, that's too much. I thought you meant like
I don't like
they
that.
gonna stretch it like they finna do the Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, yeah. Outside, put it this way, Michael Jackson may be the Avengers. The Beatles are probably going to be basically the Marvel universe of music biopics.
Why would you?
Because
would you make
this? We got to make money.
But I'm saying, why would you make? You might as well make it a TV series then. Why are you gonna do a film?
Actually, a good point. I was thinking the same thing. Like a Netflix series would probably be better. But I mean, you know, the Beatles will probably get. And I kind of hope. I think a lot of movie theaters, not theaters, but like production companies are taking this Michael Jackson film and thinking, oh, they're gonna do this. They can do this for stuff like the Beatles.
Well, that was already years before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
this,
good point.
Not just
I'm
now. They like 2 or 3 years ago, they already started this.
Yeah. So what I'm hoping is they're not thinking, oh, what's happening with Michael Jackson film? It'll like the audience that Michael brought in will be the audience that.
Oh no, they better
Nah, nah,
There's some crossover,
Now-
but not that much. But like, so yeah, like to VA's point, like why wouldn't they make it a series? I mean, we saw what happened with the Wu-Tang thing.
now that
Or
now-
even Selena on Netflix, the series Selena.
yeah, and that did pretty well too. But I believe with the Beatles, because they're a historic band. They're the type of group that will get people in theaters. That's my
possibly.
Now, I feel like the Beatles would have had this, like the Michael Jackson film like effect if they had done like 20 years ago. Or even like in the 90s. I think they would have had that effect. Because the Beatles were huge.
I still think the Beatles will make a lot of money as a biopic. I think that it'll still do numbers, but the fact that you're gonna do
Eventually you think
different, you're gonna do a film about each one of them and then do another film about all their life as Beatles. Like you're gonna do individually filmed for each one of their lives, and then you're gonna do a in film about basically the Beatles. I think that's a little bit too much.
you think it'll tire off an audience.
It would tire off. I would just think it's
It probably depends on how it's spaced out too. Because like you could do a one with old boy and Yoko Ono, like that.
Well, yeah.
I mean that's
a
easy.
given.
That's too easy.
That's a movie within itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle, not even about the music.
Paul McCartney, I believe, would work. I mean, that's a long history there. I don't know as much about the Beatles to say like Paul
I know about Paul McCartney's like divorces than I do about like like most of his early life. I mean, I know about some of the Beatles stuff, like how they use the technology or whatever, like the whole Abbey Road thing. It's still technologically like more advanced, like sound studio, like in the world. It's like a big deal.
I mean, you can do a lot with Paul. So what I was going to ask is like, when are we going to run out of musicians for them to do movies on?
We're not. We're never. There's too many great musicians out there.
Yeah, but I don't think the same attention span is given to like musicians now, if you want to call them musicians.
I ain't even talking about the new now generation. I'm talking about the ones who've already been.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like as we move forward even further, do people really care as much like going forward?
I think now people like to see real in films, in filmmaking, the stories, the realness, real stuff. Like the fictional stuff, it's cool, but I think people like real more now than ever. So seeing a biopic of somebody's life, I think that's going to do more numbers than seeing something over here that's fiction. In my opinion, that's just my opinion.
Hey, in my opinion, I want to see a real zombie.
What?
Why don't you make that movie then, huh? Why don't you make that movie?
Well, I mean, somebody already did. It was low budget.
What movie was that?
I can't remember the name of it, but they had a military training program and they gave the zombies guns.
I thought this was going to be a joke on Flex.
Nah. Yeah, they gave the zombie guns, and then like I guess they retained some of their memory or something like that from the past, and like the zombies were like chasing people and then like shooting at them.
Why don't you make a new one then? Why don't you make one? Why don't you write the script and then we'll go back?
I'm not doing that. Like, but I tell you what though, whenever they went to the Day of the Dawn and they had the zombies as track stars, I was like, oh, new element. They had that one dude running, and the zombie was like Usain Bolt on that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, man, like he hawked him down. I'm like, oh wow, game over.
So you kind of had me thinking of something, Victoria. And I'll ask both of y'all. Outside of like,
have you thinking?
No, absolutely not. I'll be thinking, what are you thinking? The hell is he thinking about? But outside of like NBA YoungBoy, because we're seeing the effect in it. What would you say is like the latest artist that will probably do a good biopic about?
The latest artist? Probably her.
Elaborate.
Because she like started when she was like really, really young. Like Alicia Keys, I don't know if she signed her when she was young or not, but she's been like a music prodigy ever since she was small. And she can play every single instrument.
I didn't know this. I mean, I've listened to her, but I don't really. And the only reason I'm kind of hesitant of that one because I mean she seems to be a very private person. I don't think she would put much of her life out there.
But she's not even done with her career.
She also sings about a lot of her stuff that happens.
And she's not even hit the peak of, okay, I'm about to retire. Like she hasn't even hit that yet. But that her being like somebody who can play that many instruments and was like doing that ever since she was like young, it's interesting to see how she grew up, how that came about, her struggles and all that other stuff.
As opposed to old young.
I'm probably gonna be the horrible music film executive here. Her life isn't messy enough. Like I know
We don't know her life is that messy. We don't know because she's a private person.
Yeah, but I mean,
is anybody signing up to really see like a what's the old girl not Keisha Cole, maybe even Keisha Cole.
That would be a good biopic.
What's the other one that went to the country music? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the one from Memphis?
K. Michelle.
K. Michelle.
Like, ain't nobody signed up to see K. Michelle story. And that's messy as hell.
Oh no! Like I mean, I'm not saying theaters.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
A Lifetime story,
yeah, absolutely.
A Lifetime story,
VH1.
We barely got VH1. Come on now.
It's all on Lifetime. I'm telling you, a Lifetime story. Yes, we can see. Yeah, Lifetime. Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm rolling my eyes.
I can see K. Michelle's a Lifetime movie. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And
you watching it too, huh?
I ain't saying I'm watching it. I'm just saying I can see it.
I mean,
for research purposes, yes.
I mean, you can make all kinds of stuff.
What?
You can make all kinds of stuff. It don't mean it's going to get watched or anybody cares for it.
So, I'm going to you. What's the latest artist you think would be a good biopic?
I'm not going to tell you the latest artist, but I'll tell you a decent artist. I think Bow Wow actually make a good one.
Interesting choice. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of different places you can go. He's still performing. He still has like a little bit of deal. Maybe Omarion too, because aren't they on tour still?
Yeah, the Millennium Tour.
Yeah. So
that could work. Yeah.
You know, Bow Wow started off small too.
And yeah,
young.
He would probably be the
young.
I don't like the way you said that. It just came off weird. You could argue he's like one of, if not the most successful child hip hop artists.
You had Romeo.
Wow was way bigger. He was bigger than Romeo.
Little beef over there was just like silly.
Like, dude,
you had other people like the groups. Destiny's Child. They started when they were very young.
I think just like rappers, like it was just child rappers. Okay. I wouldn't put them. Now I was going to suggest, and I'm thinking which one that would get people to go to theaters. And the latest I would go is like Justin Bieber.
Yeah. I can see that. Or maybe Miley Cyrus. That too.
That now I'm kind of like it would be good. Like, but would it go? I think she would work in theaters, and I think it would work well on Netflix. I'm kind of 50-50 on that.
Well, she got the audience where I think she could draw like both. The problem is you have to differentiate, depending on artists. I think Bow Wow would probably be able to do a theater, but it'll probably be best on Netflix if it's really coming down to it. But then again, like Omarion or whatever, that'd be probably perfect for streaming.
Like Omarion by himself, and kind of like, but B2K, I think that would do well. Omarion by himself, I don't know. Could, but I think the B2K story would be a lot more interesting.
I mean, like, why not do Omarion and then have the B2K, and then you could possibly sell a spinoff and just do the B2K by itself?
So we're gonna do a B2K. Oh, you said the B. At first, I thought you were talking about they doing B2K like they doing the Beatles. Just break off a story of each of them.
I mean, like what you can do is you can gauge like interest, but through the Omarion, and then then do a spinoff of B2K and get those fans in too.
And then you can probably be maybe. I see that more of a streaming Netflix thing, but it could possibly work.
There's like smaller artists with like dedicated fan bases. They could probably like pull it off too, but they would have to sell directly to them, like Ryan Leslie, Wale. You know what I'm saying? It'd be definitely straight streaming, probably on like Prime or something like that. but it probably but it's like a hardcore.
No,
audience.
To the point that you made, I was thinking Bootsy.
Boosie?
Yeah.
He already had one come out. He already had one come out.
I think that would be like straight to consumer.
It was. What you mean?
Okay.
Be some Boosie there. Don't get me wrong. I love Boosie, but he already had one come out.
That joint be like, I got the hookup.
Because you want to know where I saw it before they ripped it off
Okay.
and they put it on there? YouTube.
All right. On that note,
Come on, man.
I knew I was going to regret it. Basically, wrapping this up, saying that there is no end in sight to. Well, I think I gave my I guess criticism of the Michael Jackson film, or they call it Michael. There's going to be another one, by the way. They already said it.
I saw that.
Like, I thought it was speculative. I screwed that word.
Get it right.
I can't get it.
You know, sometimes your Memphis come out and you can't pronounce
some words are my friends and some are my enemies. And that one's my enemy.
Okay, man.
They basically like announced at the end that there's going to be another one.
Because they probably got all this other footage that they filmed and they need to use the other footage.
I think I told you Diana Ross is not in it at all.
Yeah, they took it.
And Diana was like, nope, don't put me in that movie. But it's like, oh, there's so much legal involved in it. I'm like, how are you? Like, you couldn't use the first case. Legally, you can't use it. What do you, I mean, I am kind of interested now. Like, so how are y'all going to shoot this second one? Because you can't really tell that point of his life. Because the first one is basically, childhood to like when he became the superstar.
They're probably going to start it after the case then. That's probably how it's going to go. They're going to start it after the case. They're not going to say anything about it. They're just going to start where his life started back up after the case.
Is it because you can't even do, because you know how sometimes you'll put in film almost like little fake news clippings of them talking about it and then they go to the next thing. They can't even do that.
There's ways around it.
So how would you?
Don't ask me that. No, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. Not ask me that.
You want nothing to do?
Not at all.
So like if you all, like I said, if you're a Michael Jackson if you're a Michael Jackson
Can
fan,
you get your words out?
I'm trying. I'm getting there.
You need some water.
I will afterwards. But
He gonna start singing "Scream" towards you.
Nah.
Getting frustrated.
If you are a Michael Jackson fan, I believe you will love this movie. If you are a fan of cinema, you'll kind of understand why the critics was killing it, because it looked like screenshots
of his life
without necessarily context. Like they put people in his life. I
understand that. I can get that. I can understand that.
Like
it's probably because they had to do all the reshoot.
It looked like man, I had to reshoot and re-edit. Like, man, them editors.
Listen, let me tell you something. Reshooting is not easy, especially when you already shot a full film. I've done it before.
And then it's like you got to it's almost like you're doing another film in this.
You are. We reshot a short film and we literally had to reshoot everything. And you're shooting a whole new film. Period, point blank.
So you have to, like, I guess, reschedule the actors.
Yeah, and we didn't have all the. So we had the main actors come back, of course, but all the extras, we didn't have that. So a new location we had to get. So just imagine, they had to reshoot all that shit. Off. I would have said, what? This ain't coming out this year. We're gonna have to, I need a break, a mental break or something before I go back into this.
So the word reshoot is traumatizing for you.
Very much so. And that was a short film reshot.
Okay, imagine you're like, hell, we're going to need another $20 million. Like, man, I need a drink.
Hey, would you say this is it?
For this episode, yes.
He keep doing it. And I just don't understand. I
think it's that.
And he's over here tripping. He's over here tripping.
That's my cue to end this. I got everything I needed out the way. Thank you all for listening or watching. I am once again Kevin Mumphrey with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones.
This is it.
And Karsten Hyde Farguson.
I mean, she did it. Why did when I do it?
I didn't think she was going to do it. I was kind of I felt like that was how you were going to end it off. But either way, that is a wrap.